हाय स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू स्मार्ट वर्ल्ड स्कूल ऑफ कंप्लीट एजुकेशन। और आज आपका स्वागत है 6th स्टैंडर्ड के हिस्ट्री में। राइट, सो उम्मीद करता हूँ हिस्ट्री बहुत पसंद होगी आप लोगों को। मज़ेदार तरीके से आप हिस्ट्री के बारे में जान सकते हो, जो हमारे पीछे हुआ है उसके बारे में आप जान सकते हो। तो हिस्ट्री सीखते हैं अभी हम। हिस्ट्री के सारे चैप्टर्स सीखेंगे। सारे चैप्टर्स को हमने रीडिंग मोड पे रखा हुआ है ताकि नए नए शब्द आपको जो आ रहे हैं वो भी आपको पूरी समझ में आए, रीड कर पाओ आप पूरे चैप्टर को। तो रीडिंग के वीडियोस है, एक्सप्लेनेशन इन हिंदी के वीडियोस है, इंग्लिश के एक्सप्लेनेशन के वीडियोस है, मराठी एक्सप्लेनेशन के वीडियोस है, क्वेश्चन आंसर्स भी हमने गाइड करके रखा हुआ है। राइट, और उसके साथ साथ में एक अनोखा प्लेटफॉर्म, एक अनोखा तरीका जिसे पहली बार स्मार्ट वर्ल्ड कर रही है और हज़ारों बच्चे हमारे साथ जुड़ करके सीख रहे हैं। तो नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में एक बहुत ही सरल सा तरीका है बच्चों, जहाँ पर आपको हमारे वेबसाइट पे रजिस्टर करना है, ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म पे मिल करके जुड़ना है और पूरा प्रोसेस है। वहाँ पर वीडियोस में आपको इंस्ट्रक्ट किया गया है कैसे कैसे करना है, बस उसे फॉलो कर लीजिए। ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म पे हमसे मिल करके रोज़ सीखते जाइए, आगे बढ़ते जाइए। यूट्यूब पे भी सीखिए, ऑनलाइन पे भी सीखिए। पर्सनल तरीके से सीखने के बाद आपके वीडियोस हमें भेजिए, हम उसे चेक करेंगे, ग्रेड करेंगे और हर रोज़ आप क्या क्या कर रहे हो हम उसकी पूरी रिकॉर्डिंग अपने पास रखेंगे, पूरे सिस्टमेटिक रिकॉर्ड्स रखेंगे ताकि आपको लाइफ में फ़ायदा हो, आपको लाइफ में आगे बढ़ने के सारे मौके सही तरीके से मिल पाए। राइट, सो ये सब कुछ करेंगे। तो पहले इस चैप्टर को देखते हैं और आगे बढ़ते हैं। चलिए शुरू करें।
Hello students, welcome to Smart World, a school of complete education. We are going to learn History Chapter 1, the Indian subcontinent and history. Let's go ahead and read the chapter. 1.1 Geographical conditions and the course of history. 1.2 Geographical features of India. 1.3 The Indian subcontinent. Let us start with 1.1 Geographical conditions and history. In the 5th standard, we saw at some length that there is a close relationship between man and his environment. We saw how the changes in lifestyle of the early man and his technology were related to the changes in his surrounding. We also reviewed the history of human civilization from the Stone Age to the agriculture civilization that flourished on the banks of rivers. History is coherent amount of the significant past events in the process of human culture. Time, place, society and individuals are the 4 major pillars of history. We cannot write history without them. Of these 4 components, place is related to geography or geographical condition. In this sense, history and geography are inseparable. Let's discuss what occupations are seen in your locality. Also discuss what crops are grown in your surrounding. History is influenced by geographical conditions in many ways. Let us know about the various ways. Our diet, clothing, housing, occupation, in fact, all human life in any region depends to a large extent on its geographical characteristics. For example, the life of the people in hilly regions is more strenuous than that of people on the planets. Not much fertile land is available in the hilly region, while in the plains it is available on a large scale. That is why grains and vegetables are secure in hilly areas. In comparison, people on the plains get them in sufficient measure. Naturally, this has an impact on the diet of the people. In hilly regions, people depend more on the hunting and gathering for their food. We also find other such differences in the lifestyle of the people of the hilly regions and those of the plains. Before moving to next page, just look at these pictures. These three are the different types of houses. Now let's move to the next page. The climate, rainfall, agriculture produce, flora and fauna of the region where we live are the sources of our livelihood. The lifestyle and culture of a region develop with their support. Human settlements have flourished whatever the means of living are plentiful. Over a period of time, these settlements develop further into villages and towns. But sometimes regions like degradation of the environment, drought, invasions, etc. led to scarcity of those means. People are forced to leave their settlements. Villages and towns become deserted. We see many such instances in history. Thus, we see that there is a very close relation between history and geography. Let's move to 1.2 Geographical features of India. In our country, India extends far and wide. At its north lie the Himalayas, to the east, the Bay of Bengal, to the west, the Arabian Sea, and to the south, the Indian Ocean. Except for the islands of Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep, the rest of the country is contiguous. We have to take into account this region, henceforth referred to as Ancient India, where we study the ancient history of India. Before 1947, today's Pakistan and Bangladesh were also a part of India. The following regions are seen to be important when we look at the course of Indian history. First, the Himalayas. Second, the plains of Sindhu, Ganga, Brahmaputra rivers. Third, the Thar desert. Fourth, the Deccan plateau. Fifth, the coastal region. Sixth, the island in the seas. Let's move further. You can see Himalaya ranges in this picture. Now let's learn about the Himalayas. The Hindus and Himalaya ranges have created an impenetrable walls on the northern side of the Indian subcontinent. This wall has separated the Indian subcontinent from the desert of Central Asia. However, there is light route through the Khyber and Bolan passes in the Hindu mountains. This route was connected to an ancient trade route. The trade route from China passed through Central Asia and reached Arabia. It is known as the Silk Route or Silk Road because silk was the main commodity exported to the Western countries. Using this road, the route through the passes was used by many foreign invaders to enter ancient Asia, India. Many foreign travelers also came to India by this route. You can see Khyber Pass in this picture. Let's see about the plains of Sindhu, Ganga and Brahmaputra. This region consists of the basins of three big rivers Sindhu, Ganga, Brahmaputra and their tributaries. This region extends from Sindhu Punjab in, in the west to the present day Bangladesh in the east. You can see river Ganga in this picture. It was in this region that the earliest Indian civilization of Harappa and later states and the empires of the ancient India emerged. You can see Thar desert in this picture. Let's learn about it. The Thar desert stretches across Rajasthan, Haryana and some parts of Gujarat. A part of desert lies in today's Pakistan. The desert has the Satluj Nadi to its north, Aravalli mountain ranges to its east, the Run of Kutch to its south, the Indu, that is Sindhu river to its west, the Ghaggar river that originates in Himachal Pradesh reaches Thar desert. It is known as Hakra in Pakistan. Its course in Rajasthan and Pakistan has now dried up. Many sites of the Harappan civilization are situated along the now dry course of the river. Let's move further to the Deccan Plateau, the region between the east and west coast of India, tapers off to the south. This region has the let's see what this region has. This region has the Arabian Sea to its west, the Indian Ocean to its south, and the Bay of Bengal to its east. A region thus bound by the sea on three sides is called Peninsula. What is it called? The region which bound by the sea on three sides is called Peninsula. A major part of the Indian peninsula is occupied by the Deccan Plateau. The mountain ranges of Vindhya and Satpura are located on the north of the Deccan Plateau. The Sahyadri mountain ranges are to its west. They are also known as the Western Ghats. To the west of the Sahyadris is the coastal ranges of Konkan and Malabar. The mountains on the eastern side of the Deccan Plateau are known as the Eastern Ghats. Deccan Plateau has fertile land where many post-Harappans agrarian cultures flourished. Deccan Plateau was a part of Maurya Empire, the largest in ancient India. After the decline of the Maurya Empire, too, several other kingdoms and small empires continued to flourish in this region. Let's see what's the coastal ranges. From the time of Harappan civilization, ancient India has trade relations with the western countries. This trade was carried on by sea. Therefore, India had developed contact and interaction with foreign cultures and people at the seaports. Later on, land routes came to be used for trade and transport, but the importance of sea routes did not diminish. The islands in the sea, Andaman and Nicobar, are the Indian islands in the Bay of Bengal. Lakshadweep is group of Indian islands in the Arabian Sea. The location of these islands may have been important in the ancient sea trade. The manuscript Periplus of the Erythraean Sea or the Handbook of the Red Sea makes a mention of Indian island. It has been written by an unknown Greek sailor. Let's see what's in page number 4. You can see a big diagram of the Indian physical. Let's learn how to learn this. You can see our index. In that index, first like this sign, first sign indicate pass, and the second blue color line indicates river, and the broad gray color line indicates mountain ranges, and color yellow indicates desert, and the last second sign indicates international boundaries, and this last one brown color indicates plateau. Let's see what types of passes are in this diagram. Can you see this Bolan Pass? Yeah, here Bolan Pass, and here Khyber Pass, and where you can see all the passes. Yeah, that's it. Let's see where are the rivers. You can see here Ganga River. You can see here Brahmaputra River. You can see here Satluj River. You can see here Ghagar River. And many more like Indus River. Let's see where we can see mountain ranges. You can see here Himalaya mountain, and you can also see here Hindu Kush mountain. Yeah, and also you can see international boundary between. You can know by this diagram all types of river mountains. Now let's move further. You can do this. Yeah, you can do this. Show the following on an outline map of India. First, the Himalaya mountains. Second, the Thar desert. Third, East Coast. You can see this Andaman island in this picture. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see what is the Indian subcontinent. The cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro are in today's Pakistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and India together form the region known as South Asia. Considering the expansion and significance of India in this region, it is also known as the Indian subcontinent. The Harappan civilization had spread mainly in the northwestern part of the Indian subcontinent. China and Myanmar, our neighboring countries, are not a part of South Asia or the Indian subcontinent. However, they had cultural and trade relations with ancient India. They have an important place in the study of ancient Indian history. Let's see what's in the exercise. First is answer the following in one question. In one sentence. First, what is history? Where do human settlements flourish? What do people in hilly regions depend on for their food? Which is the earliest civilization in India? Second question is answer the following questions in short. First, what does human life depend on? What features of our surrounding form the means of our livelihood? Which region is known as the Indian subcontinent? And the third question is key reasons. There is a close relation between history and geography. People are forced to leave their settlements. The fourth question is explain the difference in the human life in the hilly region and that on the plains. You can definitely explain this difference. And the fifth question is observe the physical map of India and answer the questions based on it. First is which mountain ranges lie in the north of India? Which are the routes to India from the northeast? Third is where do Ganga and Brahmaputra meet? Name the islands to the east of the Indian Peninsula. Fifth is in which part of India do we see the Thar Desert? Let's do these exciting activities. Obtain information about the lakes or reservoirs in your locality. Second is show the following on a world map. First, the Himalaya mountains. Second, the Silk Road. Third, the Arabia. These are the various questions. Can you use what this question is? To which region this question belong? And this one, to which religion this question belong? Can you say to which religion this question belong? And the last one, you can guess to which region these all questions belong. Only if you look around your surrounding, then only you can guess.
सो बच्चों कैसा लगा चैप्टर? मजा आया? बहुत अच्छा था ना? वेरी गुड। तो इसी तरीके से सारे चैप्टर्स को आप सीखेंगे और आगे बढ़ेंगे। अगर इन चैप्टर में कुछ भी आपको कमी लगी तो मुझे तुरंत से कमेंट करके बताएं ताकि मैं उसे अपडेट कर पाऊँ। अगर आपको ये चैप्टर बहुत पसंद आया तो अपने सारे दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करिए इस वीडियो को और साथ ही साथ में इस चैनल को तुरंत से सब्सक्राइब भी कर लीजिए और अपने सारे दोस्तों के साथ में सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए कहिए। राइट। सो इसी तरीके से हम आगे बढ़ते जाएंगे, कुछ नया नया हर रोज सीखते जाएंगे, राइट। सो आते जाइए चैनल पे, सीखते जाइए, पर्सनली मिल करके भी आप सीख सकते हो, और उसके लिए सिंपल सा आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में जो प्रोसेस दिया गया है उसे फॉलो करिए, बस सिंपल तरीके से सीखते जाइए, आगे बढ़ते जाइए। ऑल द बेस्ट स्टूडेंट्स।